A year ago, I watched this YouTube of this man who puts money all over his clothes. And this woman comes up and she's in high heels and she's, obviously kind of richy. She starts pulling money off and he's like, "Do you need this money?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm getting my nails done." And later in the video, this bum comes up and takes $2, just $2. And the man's like, "Dude, do you want more?" And he's like, "Oh, no, this is all I need." In that moment, I watched people smear the woman, like smear her. "Oh, that stupid, selfish bitch." But I saw something they didn't. I saw that the bum only took what he thought he needed, what he thought he was worth. And I realized as a spiritual healer at that moment that I had only been taking what I thought it was worth. In fact, I gave a lot of my services away for free. And I noticed a lot of amazing, good people did this, that we only took what we needed because we were told as children to save for everybody else, share with everybody else, make sure there's enough. But what if there's enough? What if there's more than enough? But we are limiting our ability based on our own worth, based on what we think we're worth or what we deserve or our need. So I started this new adventure to learn how to make money so that I could learn how to help good people get money, like how to put money in the hands of good people. It became a passion of mine, and I had to start blowing up money beliefs. One of those evenings started with my husband taking me dancing, and when we walked up, we found out the cover charge was $150, and I had been going to free dance clubs my whole life. And I was like, "No way, that's way too expensive." And my husband just laughed at me. He says, "Let me bless you." He's like, "Just let me take you in. I've never done this for you before." We get inside there, and it was packed, 5 levels packed. I've never seen a busier dance club in my entire life. It took me 3 hours to get onto the dance floor, which told me money is not an illusion. It really is out there. There's lots of people with money. They know how to get money, and they're willing to spend it if they see there's value, right? So I just needed to shift some of my beliefs about what kind of value I was bringing. Another woman paid $25,000 for a taco because she valued the gold on top of the taco, even though she was eating it. So it's based on what people value, right? But that is reflected by what you think you're worth internally, whether you think you have value and what you put out energetically. So I had this really funny experience happen to me. I had this narcissist contact me, and he wanted help. But he told me to my face that I don't pay people like you because I don't value what you do. And it was really crazy because it was like, I, as a self-healer person, I am very good at seeing the mirrors I reflect in my life. And I realized in that moment, I was actually being narcissistic, not paying myself, not valuing what I do, not putting money to my value. And so I started lifting my self-worth because my goal and my passion right now is learning about money so I can help good people, help funnel money to good people, to get money in the hands of good people, because I believe if I can do that, I can make a massive difference in this world, because there's so many people that have so many gifts to share, and they're limited based on their finances, based on what they believe they're worth. So I've been learning a lot about self-worth, and as I am vibrationally shifting my self-worth, I am watching the universe shift around me, and it's really kind of amazing because my own clients went from a lot of them being free to a lot of them charging $33, and then they refused to pay me that. They're like, "No, you're worth way more," and they started charging me paying me $65. Then they were willing to pay me $80. Now they're willing to pay me $120. A woman offered me $300. So it's for one session. So it's like my value is growing as my internal self-worth starts being willing to receive and sees my own worth and realizes my time is becoming extremely valuable. And those that are not paying are those that don't. It's not because of me, it's because they don't value themselves. If somebody is not willing to pay my fee, it's actually because they don't value themselves. They don't think they're worth it, not me. I've always been worth it. In fact, my clients tell me constantly, I got more from one session than I did in 10 years of therapy. Other clients tell me I've literally transformed their lives. I've rebirthed their lives. I have given them like freedom. They are comfortable in their own skin. They feel safe for the first time to be themselves. My clients become best friends, they become family, and they work with me for years because the value that I offer is life transformational. So it was never about what kind of value I offered. It was me seeing that and knowing my own worth. And when you start exuding your own worth and you see your worth, the universe reflects that to you. But a lot of us are worried about being judged. Oh, hi, Prince. How are you? We're so afraid about being a bad person, but we don't understand that the universe does not judge that. The universe, we're judging ourselves. And so when we see our own self-worth and we see our own value, the universe starts to multiply and reflect that for us. Anyways, hopefully it's helpful. You guys have a great day. Mwah.